Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Hoven from Ramos Law and your host of Health Matters. Today, we're going to talk about the second most important safety apparatus in your car behind your seatbelt. It's your headrest. Stay tuned because you're going to want to see this. Very few people think about the importance of a headrest in their car. In fact, I'm a big Jeep guy, and there was a time when Jeeps never even put headrests in the back seat of their vehicles. Unfortunately, if you were in an accident in a Jeep or some such vehicle like that, and you happen to get hit from behind, there was nothing to protect your head from going way back over your shoulders and whipping forward, causing immense amounts of whiplash. So thank goodness Jeep has refocused and retooled that because much better occupant safety. But let's talk a little bit more about headrests. So headrests are not all created equal. There are some headrests in vehicles that are not they're not adjustable. And if that's the case, if your headrest is not adjustable, then there's not much you can do because you want this thing in a certain specific spot that we're going to talk about in a minute. But if you can't do anything about it, then you're just going to have to kind of really pay attention to using headrest for one way that we're going to talk about as opposed to necessarily protecting your head in the best fashion. But if you have an adjustable headrest, here's how it goes. You want the base of the headrest to be at least as tall as the top of your head. So in other words, you want that headrest to cover the back of your skull, that in the event that you were to get hit from behind, nothing is going to whip over the top. That is a recipe for disaster with your neck. If your headrest is here and your head whips over the top and back, it's going to create problems. So make sure that headrest is elevated so that if this is your skull, it's no further down than the top of your skull. That's on adjustable side. Here's the other thing that headrests do. They allow you to rest your head. So this is a hidden gem that virtually no one talks about with headrests because we're all focused on what happens if an accident happens. But we all know that in our course of daily events, we're always taking our head down. We're driving down, we're talking on the phone, we're working on computers, everything taking the neck forward. Fortunately, that starts getting these muscles in a memory that wants to hold them this way. That puts stress on the joints. It creates stress on the back muscles of your neck, causing neck pain, tension, headaches, all kinds of stuff. So think about this. When you're driving in your car, your headrest is in the right position. Rest your head against your headrest while you're driving. And if you're anything like me, what you're going to find is it's not all that comfortable. You're driving here and your head wants to be forward, you're going to have to engage muscles back here to pull the head back. But over time, if you're consistent, you'll notice that your head will start touching and becoming more comfortable, giving your neck the proper curve. So use the headrest for what it was for. Number one, protection. And number two, added benefit, postural strengthening. So those are the headrest tips I have for you today. If you have questions or input, want to give any information, please reach out to me directly, jim@ramoslaw.com. And until next time, remember, your health matters.